What is happening? See you here, and we are back with another tactics testing video today. And we have a good one, a 4-3-3 goal machine. I love anything with 3 strikers, so let's put it to the test. We have once again Leeds, Hull and Bromley. Let's get straight in and see this tactic. So here it is, and as you can see, it is the busy narrow 3-3-3. In goal, we have a goalkeeper on defend. We have 2 wing backs on attack. We have 2 central defenders on defend. In midfield, the middleman is a ball-winning midfielder on support, alongside a deep line playmaker and an advanced playmaker, all on support. A lot of support roles in this, as you'll surely see. Up top, we have 2 deep line forwards, both on support, and leading the line, an advanced forward who obviously is on attack. The mentality we are going with is attacking, and in possession, we are passing shorter, we are passing into space, playing out of defence, floating crosses in. We are running at the defence, working the ball in the box, being a lot more expressive, focusing the play through the middle. Obviously, it's a narrow formation. We are overlapping left and right with a higher tempo while staying fairly narrow, which is obvious. You've seen it's a very narrow 4-3-3. In transition, we are distributing the centre backs, distributing quickly and holding shape, and then counter press when we have won that ball back. And out of possession, we have a much higher line, we have a high press, we press a lot more often, we prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, we step up more, we press and trap outside, and we also stop those crosses getting put into the box. So that is the formation. Obviously, we're going to start off with Leeds first. The same thing applies. We get everyone's points, then divide them by 3, and that is the score. The actual table is now up. If you look down below, there's a Google Drive link. That is now the Tactics League. Every formation I do will be getting added to this. If you want your formation doing, drop me a message. I'll have my Discord somewhere down below, or even my Twitter. It's probably easier on Twitter. Get me on Twitter, and I will put it to the test and see what score we end up with. But for now, let's get to the end of that first season with Leeds. So here we are at the end of the season with Leeds, and they're in 13th. So it's not a relegation, but I think it's one place better than they're expected. They're expected 14th, so they've done a little bit better than expected. But let's have a look at how many goals they've scored, because that is what this is all about. So as you can see, Leeds United there, we'll get to stages. How many goals have Leeds United scored? They have scored 58 and conceded 78. So that doesn't look too good, does it? Have we got anyone in the top goal scorers? Because this is a goal scoring centric formation. We have Rodrigo with 15, and that is it. That is not the best thing to see in the world, is it? Let's look at the squad. If we go to, he's conceded 86. It's glossed past that. So assist wise, we have Firpo and Gelder at the top. Gelder asking to leave because he wants a new contract. Oh my, look at this. This isn't going well. This formation has sent everybody west. They're not happy at all. They're not happy at all. But we have 7 assists apiece for Firpo and Gelder. Rocker and Christensen with 6. Adams and Rigo with 5. And then obviously 4, 3, 2 and 1. The leading goal scorer is obviously Rodrigo with 18. We have 11 from Joe Geldhart, 7 from Bamford, and 6 from Sinisterra and Sam Greenwood, respectively. I mean, if you look at the last 5 games, an average rating totals 4. Last 5 games is 5. It's a pretty damning number. Very close though. People are very close to getting the 7s. Even the keeper somehow. So that goes to show how many shots he has had against him this season. Let's have a look at any noticeable results. I mean, FA Cup 4th round knockout here, Carabao Cup 4th round knockout there. They lost 5-0 to Man United, 4-0 there. Oh god, this doesn't look good at all. A 4-3 shootout with Southampton, that must have been decent, but going off the back of a 5-0 loss to Leicester. Oh, it does not look pretty viewing. 6-0 against Brighton, so the formation works against Brighton, and honestly, not a lot against everyone else. A 4-2 win against Man United. Man United obviously prone to blowing up. Yeah, this formation, I mean, we didn't get a sack, so that's a bonus. That is a plus point, isn't it? That is a plus point. But let's have a look at how many points we got here. 48 points we take out of this save. 48 points. So far, you're probably in a better defence than Leeds have got, which is understandable because it is a bit of a shambles. Let's get in a Hull and see how we got on there. So we're at the end of the season with Hull, and oh dear, we appear to Everton. What? Everton have been relegated. Everton, Brentford, and Fulham. All my days. But let's have a look where Hull are, because yeah, this kind of went well. 19th place with 51 points. Yes, that didn't go well. When exactly? When did the sacking take place? The 17th of December. So although we're taking some points out of this, we actually got sacked before New Year. We got sacked after a 1-0 loss to Sunderland. So before then, how did we get on? We didn't... Oh, mate, this is bleak, isn't it? You know, we started off the season so well as well. Bristol 1-0, drew with Norwich, beat Preston 6-2, and then unfortunately, we absolutely capitulated. I mean, 4-1 loss there, 2-0, 2-0, 3-2. We beat Sheffield United, a very good team in this league, 4-1. We beat Luton, another good team. Rotherham, smashed by Borough again. Smashed by Blackburn. No wonder I got sacked, really. I can't argue. But then they left. They picked up a little bit. I mean, they still have a shocking month here, but still. This didn't go to plan. I mean, if we look at the players quickly, let's have a quick look. How many goals were scored this season? I mean, assists 7, Ostipian, 7 from Serra. Goals 11 from Estupian, 11 from Savadimanesh. I can't say his name, but I've tried. So the trying counts. And ultimately, we cannot look much into this, can we? Because the stats will be very skewed because they didn't use this formation often. So that's good. We'll take the points anyway. But this isn't a nice representation of this tactic, is it? But we now go to the Bromley, where fingers crossed Bromley's a little bit better, because this did not go to plan. We are again. We got sacked from Bromley as well. So let's have a look at when Bromley sacked us, cause did we make it past the 17th of December? We did. We made it to April. So, you know, we nearly made it to the end of the season, which is decent. I mean, the 7th of April, I mean, look at this. We lost to Barnet. Since then, 4 games, 2 draws and 2 losses. They didn't exactly set the world alight after we left, did they? So it's called Goal Machine. And here we have scored 75 goals, which is a lot of goals. I mean, if we go by goals in the league, we finished 3rd, which is good. But I mean, we only conceded 83 goals, so a lot of it is going to be like 1-0s, I imagine. Then they get a massive win. So let's have a quick look at the schedule, what happened. I mean, to say this. I mean, yeah, there was a few by 1 goal here, there, 3-1 there. We won 4-2, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0. Very close games, and then occasionally you just get smashed, don't you? That's kind of how it goes. I mean, look at that run there. 4-2. The start of the season, we lost 4-2, drew 2-2, lost 4-3, lost 5-2. They managed to win 2. 3-0, 4-3. I mean, not the best luck ever, is it? Let's not be silly here. Top goal scorers, obviously the same 2 as before. Alexander with 31, Cheek with 15, and then 7 and 5. So really relying on Alexander this season to try and stop them from getting relegated, which ultimately they did manage to do that. So that's a bonus. Well played, boys. Assist-wise, we have Billy Bingham with 8. We have Alexander with 7, Cheek with 6, and then Lewis Dennis with 6. I honestly thought this would do better because from the 4-3-2-1, we had 2 strikers that were very, very strong, very, very good. I think it was actually Bloomfield, not Alexander. We only played 11 games at the end, but Bloomfield and Cheek on the 4-3-2-1 absolutely smashed it, and they were both fighting for that one position. So I thought with 3 forwards here, it would really benefit from having those 2 really good players, but clearly it didn't, did it? Because they finished 20th and we got sacked. I mean, I can see why. Level points were made. Stormy literally stayed up by scoring so many goals, so it worked there. Alexander, top goal scorer in the league, which he was going to be with 30. Ultimately, I can't believe we've been sacked twice, which from the outset does look bad, but in total with this 52 points we have a score of 50, which is a lot lower than the 4-3-2-1 or the 4-2-3-1. And ultimately I would not recommend this formation. It's difficult to know when it was released. I think it was released in a bit where it may have worked better. This is obviously the full release now, but the link will be down below. It'll also be in the league, which will be down below as well. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have you got a tactic you want me to look at? Let me know down below. Send me it on Twitter, and we will test it with the same 3 clubs and see what score you get. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time.